Hey there, explorers. Welcome to Curious Sparks, the show where we dive into the coolest, most exciting topics that you love, like monster trucks and yeah, even Barbie dolls. Yep, it's all here. So here's how it works. Each episode is like a mini adventure. We uncover fun stories, discover amazing facts, and honestly, just explore together. And, well, I'm your guide on this wild ride. You can call me Max Velocity. But wait, did you know? Curious Sparks is all about you. That's right. Every time you tune in, you're helping me on this journey of discovery. Isn't it cool to think of yourself as part of this adventure? So, ready to ignite that curiosity and dive in? Let's go. No holding back.
All right, my curious explorers. Have you ever wondered how water travels from the ground to the sky and back again? It's like the world's coolest recycling program, and it's called the water cycle. Here's how it works. Imagine a puddle outside on a sunny day. The sun shines on it, warming up the water until it turns into invisible vapor like poof. That's called evaporation. Now, this water vapor doesn't just float around aimlessly. It rises up into the sky, where the air gets cooler, kind of like when a cold soda sweats on a hot day. Those tiny drops of water team up, sometimes with tiny ice crystals, to form clouds. Pretty neat, huh? But wait. Not all clouds are the same. Oh no. Let's check out some cloud types. First up, we've got cumulus clouds, big, fluffy like marshmallows floating in the sky. They usually mean good weather. Then there are stratus clouds. They're like a giant gray blanket covering the sky. They might make you want to grab an umbrella. Next, we've got the elegant cirrus clouds. They're way up high, all wispy and feather-like. Think of them as the sky's fancy decoration. And finally, the nimbus clouds. Ooh, these are the dark, heavy ones. When they show up, you better run for cover because they're bringing rain or maybe even a storm. Okay, so once clouds form, they don't just hang out in one spot. No way. They love to travel. And you've probably noticed them cruising across the sky, right? Well, that's all thanks to wind. Think of wind as a super speedy highway for clouds to zoom around on. Whoosh! Just like that. Now here's the cool part. The speed and direction of a cloud? It's kind of like a teamwork thing. The wind down low, close to the ground, might nudge them one way, while the wind way up high, maybe where planes fly, can steer them another way. And oh, the altitude. That's just a fancy word for how high a cloud is. High clouds like cirrus? They get to ride cooler, more relaxed winds. And lower clouds? They're hitched to faster breezes. Pretty awesome, huh? Pretty. So here's a fun little science experiment you can try at home. Let's make our very own cloud. Yep, a cloud. In a jar. Ready? You'll need a glass jar, some warm water, a bit of ice, and a match. First, pour a tiny bit of warm water into the jar. Then pop the ice on top of the jar's lid. Next, with the help of an adult, carefully light a match, blow it out, and quickly drop it inside the jar. What do you see? A mini cloud forming right before your eyes. Isn't that wild? That little cloud happens because warm water creates water vapor. And when it meets the cold air under the ice, the water vapor cools down and sticks together, making those tiny droplets, just like real clouds up in the sky. You, my friends, are now official cloud creators. All right, explorers, let's talk about something super cool, and maybe a little dramatic storm clouds. Did you know that some clouds can actually warn us when a storm is coming? Yep, it's true. Meet the cumulonimbus clouds. Now, these clouds are like the loud, booming drummers of the sky. They're tall, dark, and heavy-looking, and when you see one, you might even hear a rumble of thunder, kind of like when someone rolls a bowling ball. Boom, boom, boom! And then there's nimbostratus clouds. These guys are sneaky. They don't look as big and mean as cumulonimbus clouds, but when they roll in, you better grab your raincoat. They're those thick, gray clouds that cover the whole sky, and they usually mean steady rain, maybe all day long. Now, want to know a secret? Meteorologists, the cool scientists who predict the weather, are kind of like detectives for the sky. They study clouds for clues, piecing together what's going to happen next. It's like solving a big puzzle, except instead of finding missing pieces, they're looking at things like wind patterns, temperature, and, you guessed it, cloud shapes. Pretty awesome, right? Oh, and remember this. Even when the storm clouds roll in and it's all dark and rainy, the sun is still shining way up above. Always. Just think about that. No matter how gloomy it gets, there's a big, bright sun waiting to shine through again. Kind of makes you feel good inside, doesn't it? And that's all for today, my amazing sky explorers. Thanks for joining me on this journey through clouds, storms, and sunny skies. Keep asking questions, stay curious, and remember, the world is full of incredible things just waiting for you to discover. See you next time.